filter. Sorry, I just had to do it. Chat about all kinds of different lens filters, what you might be needing for your lenses, and how, especially in the wintertime, if you're doing some shoots out in the snow, these filters really are going to be lifesavers for you. But before we get into all of that, I wanted to welcome you back. Like I said, my name is Liz, and I lead the marketing team over here at Midwest Photo, and we just hop on lives every Friday and just kind of talk about some different products that I might be discovering for the first time or learning some things in my photography journey that we are all on. So thank you for being here. If you're joining us for the first time, Midwest Photo is a camera and video store located right in Columbus, Ohio. If you're local, our address is 2887 Silver Drive. It's right off that exit on 71 towards Weber Road. And yeah, we're here from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturdays. And if you want to talk to any of our sales staff about anything we'll talk about today or have any other questions regarding cameras or camera gear, you can call us at 614-261-1264, and we would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Happy 2023! This is also the first live with me. A couple weeks ago, we had Evan on here talking about his essential gear stuff, and it was awesome. Thank you, Evan, for doing that. And yeah, today we're expanding a little bit on lens filters. So, really excited to jump on in. But, of course, before anything, I just really wanted to remind you, once again, about our amazing, completely free, and super easy to sign up for photo membership on MidwestPhotoPix.com. So, if this is the first time you're hearing about this, Midwest Photo offers a whole range of services. Outside of just selling you the latest and greatest camera gear, we also do film development, we can do printing, we can do all kinds of different things. We have a rentals program. We buy and sell used gear, but one of my favorite things, like I said, is our printing services that we offer. So, a free membership to MidwestPhotoPix.com is going to get you all kinds of deals. First of all, when you sign up for the first time, you're going to get 20% off of your first order. The first thing that I bought from MidwestPhotoPix.com is this mug right here that features my cat, Baby Jessica. I'm going to give you a closer look at this mug, just the quality of it. This is just an image that I made of when Baby Jessica was just so tiny. Just so small, and I got it printed on this mug. It came pretty quickly. It came within about a week or so of ordering it, and yeah, the quality is great. It sits on my desk. I drink out of it almost every day, and it's just the best. And then I can just look and I can just see this cat staring back at me during the workday. Like, what else could you ask for? So immediately you're going to get 20% off of that first order on MidwestPhotoPix.com. The second great deal that comes with this free membership is that you're going to get access to all kinds of different quarterly benefits. So there's a whole range of products that you can find on that website that you are going to get all kinds of deals and access to just from signing up. So that's great. So anything from photo prints to canvas prints that you might want to put on a wall or different wall hangings and different things like that, you're going to get a special discount for that comes out quarterly, which is really awesome. And the third thing, which could be the best part about this membership, is you get free unlimited photo storage. So you can throw any photos that you might have on your phone or computer up there, and then what's going to happen is, they get stored for free, which is awesome. So you'll definitely want to check that out for sure. MidwestPhotoPix.com. It's great. It's awesome. You got to do it. And it's free. I think I said that 100 times, but it's great. So like I said, this is going to be a no-filter conversation about lens filters. I was pretty proud of myself when I came up with that earlier this week, I just want to say too. But yes, if you are new to really taking maybe your journey with photography really seriously, or you're noticing some images that you might be really liking online and being like, whoa, how did they achieve that color or that contrast or that exposure? I want to know how to do that. A lot of the times I thought it was just through camera settings, which is very important to know. But you can achieve a lot of these different settings through what are lens filters. I do have to say, the first time that I saw a lens filter on a camera, or on a lens I should say, I was like fixing the focus and I thought that I was screwing the lens apart. That's not what it is. It's just something that goes on the front. So anyway, that's just a little great thing. So we've come a long way learning about these filters. Anyway, so filters do all kinds of different things, and it's kind of important to know because you might just see like a lens filter in a camera store or on a website and you're like, that just looks like an expensive something that I don't really need. Well, I want to challenge that because especially something that is really important is what I want to talk about, which is a UV filter. Now, pretty much all lens filters really protect the front of your lens that you're spending all kinds of money on. You really want to protect that glass that's in there. But a UV filter especially is going to be one of the first things that you want to look for. That you might notice about a couple different filters is there might be some color, or some might be darker or lighter. There might be a gradient. A UV filter is going to be clear because it just does exactly that. It just blocks UV rays, all kinds of different rays of sunlight that could damage the lens. And as well, it protects it from dust and scratches and all kinds of things like that. So like I said, you're making kind of a big purchase maybe on a lens and you want to be able to protect it. So you want to just throw a UV filter on there. It's completely clear. It's not going to change anything through the picture that you're taking. As you can see, as I'm going to use this white background as kind of my reference today. It's just clear. That's all we got going on, which is great. But yes, so like I said, filters serve many different purposes for many different things, and so this one is just going to be a protector. And the deals that we're offering today on all of these filters is if you go on our website, MPEX.com, MPEX.com, and if you find any ProMaster branded filter on there, you're going to get 20% off of those filters with the code NOFILTER. 20% off filters. I know, sounds confusing. It's not. It's great. So yeah, definitely, I would say, especially if you just made a lens purchase or a camera purchase, this is going to be one of the first things in your cart. Another thing too is that it's really important that you're getting good quality filters, because if you kind of get a lower quality filter, that can really affect how your picture looks when you're taking it. So, but I will say for UV filters especially, you can save a little bit of money on those because that's really just protecting the glass itself and doesn't really affect the picture. So UV filters, definitely want to grab one. It's great. ProMaster brand, no filter, 20% off. So the next kind of filter that I want to talk about that maybe is a filter that you are aware of is called an ND filter, which is a neutral density filter. What this does when you put it on your lens is it's going to change the exposure of the scene that you might be looking. And you might be thinking, Liz, I thought I could just do that in the camera. Well, of course you can do that in the camera. But especially this is going to be super important if you're shooting video because, of course, your shutter speed and things can't drop between a certain frame amount. So you might have like a set setting on, but you just realize that, oh my gosh, my picture is so blown out of exposure. You can just throw this bad boy on here, and it's going to fix it to the exposure that it is. And so there's different types of ND filters. There's fixed ND as well as variable ND filters. And just like thinking like a fixed or a prime lens, I'm just kidding, a zoom lens and a prime lens because whatever, it's fine. So for a variable filter, which is what I actually have right here, you can actually, if you can see it back here, you're able to turn it, and that helps it with different stops of exposure that's going to be on your lens. I went ahead and played around with some of these on different lenses this week, and I was actually amazed when I was looking through the viewfinder and kind of seeing what just adjusting this little by little was doing to my picture. It was crazy. It was so cool, which sounds so silly because it's like, duh, everybody knows what a variable ND filter is, but you might not know what it is like I didn't, and it really just totally elevated all of it. So this is definitely something that you are going to want to invest in good filters. Again, if you get kind of maybe on the cheaper side of a filter, when I say cheaper, I mean in quality, not necessarily in price, because seriously, these ProMaster branded filters are amazing for when it comes to saving a little bit of money, but knowing that you're investing in a really good product. So definitely variable ND filters or just fixed ND filters are going to be great, especially if you're shooting video. It's super great for photographers too. So yeah, so go ahead and just browse what we have there under ProMaster, and you're going to save 20% off of variable ND and also fixed ND filters that are ProMaster branded with the code NOFILTER. So that's great. But I think in this journey of when we're talking about ND filters, UV filters, I'm going to talk about the coolest one that I discovered this week, which is a circular polarizer. And this is great because it kind of is like an ND filter, but it's really focusing on maybe specific things in your shots or your clips or whatever that might be like exposed. So like if you think of if you're shooting somebody who's like in a car and all you're getting is just like all you're seeing is just like the window, but you want to see the person that's through the reflection of the window, you could throw a circular polarizer on there, adjust it just a little bit. You can kind of see it if I move it around. This one is variable as well. Not actually really at all, but that's okay. We'll share some pictures on our Instagram page of kind of these filters in action. So follow us on Instagram, MPEX_photo_video to see those. But if you throw this on a lens and you're able just to move it around, there's different things that are in your frame that are going to kind of come to light or kind of come to view in that, just based on what you're doing with the different exposures. So these are great. Again, though, you're going to want to definitely invest in something that is really good quality for what you're getting. But of course, ProMaster makes some awesome circular polarizer filters, so you definitely want to go on there, save 20% off with the code NOFILTER. So today, just a really quick little live. I just wanted to show you these new things that I was seeing with these filters, and there's all kinds of different filters that you can explore too. You can get colored filters to kind of give more of a creative aspect to any photos that you're taking, or you can get filters that you can put on that kind of diffuse your light to make it kind of have like a dreamy or like a different kind of atmosphere to it in your picture. So it's really, you can approach this from a technical angle or a creative angle, and it's really just making some really cool pictures that really you are the one who is in charge of taking it, which is awesome. So that's all I got. But if you have any more questions about filters or anything, you'll definitely want to give us a call at 614-261-1264. Again, these lives are just me taking you along on my photography journey as I'm learning new things, exploring new aspects of gear, bringing you the latest tech, different things like that. And so yeah, of course, everybody knows filters, but I just thought that was cool. So just again, if you use code NOFILTER on our website, MPEX.com, you're going to save 20% off of all ProMaster branded filters, stuff you can find on there. So yeah, but this has been Midwest Photo Live for today. Join us next Friday as we talk about some other deals, about some other products that we have in our store. You're definitely not going to want to miss it. It's going to be great. But yes, my name is Liz. This is Midwest Photo Live, and we're located at 2887 Silver Drive in Columbus, Ohio. We're right off that Weber Road exit on 71, so definitely come pay us a visit anytime from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday through Saturday. Yeah, we are here, and we're excited, and we're able to answer any questions that you might have about anything that has to do with camera, video, audio. You know, you get the whole thing. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week.